Anyway.
Welcome to the No Shoes podcast.
Hey, at least we're both wearing black socks.
I strategically chose. I honestly always wear socks just in case I decide to take my shoes off.
Mine are
Today's
bleached.
the day. That's fine. Stop looking at our feet, weirdos.
At least our socks are.
Yeah, freaking freaks. Freak the freak out. Ow! And that's the tone of this podcast episode. If this is the first episode, this does not say how the rest of the episodes are going to be. But if you want a good time to just giggle and feel good about yourself, this is the episode for you.
No, what do you have to say? I am a poet. I am a poet.
It's not even late. It's 7:43.
I'm just, it's been a day for me.
It feels like it could be 2 a.m. right now.
It's been a day for me.
Getting room tone. Just kidding. I don't do that. I'm not that professional. I should. I don't do that.
You're just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. You're like, can you leave? I need to
do warm-ups, actually. I'm kind of nervous. Nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready. Fun fact, I sang that song while someone held a gun up towards me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I did.
Okay.
That's why I was singing it, because he had a gun. Well, okay, it wasn't really, it was like next to us. And he had his gun up like this. And then my mom was like, act like everything's fine. And so then I was going, I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready.
What the fuck? Okay.
We should really do a personal story time sometime.
Whoa.
I've got some crazy stories.
It sounds like it.
Wasn't the first time.
How many times have you been held at gunpoint?
I'm not really held at gunpoint. That's kind of dramatic. Well, I guess, no, okay, the other time it wasn't a gun, it was a knife.
Oh, okay, sorry, completely different, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've been on the other end of that.
I've been in a bomb threat, I've been kidnapped,
yeah.
And I've been held at gunpoint.
You've been kidnapped?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Not clickbait. Let us know if you need us to do that episode. I don't know.
Your true crime story.
My true crime story. Hit black and white. Like,
I've threatened a guy with a knife before, but to be fair, he was trying to get in my car. I was just trying to eat my lunch.
I threatened a guy with the police, and he didn't seem to care.
Oh,
but he was being homophobic.
You get a knife.
They wouldn't let me. I like put my hand up, and my hand touched his shoulder, and the guys wouldn't let me do anything. They were afraid I was gonna fight him. And you know what? I would have.
Yeah, I had a really big kitchen knife because like I got it from a random apartment, and I was like finishing up my lunch in my car, and somebody opened my door, and I had it like right here in the middle console, and I held it up, and I was like, "Close the door." They were like, "Closing the door."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You fucking better."
Yeah, it's like that's what you thought.
Trying to take my Fritos, no.
Anyways, I think the rest of the episode's going to be pretty lame after that. I don't know how we got into story.
I forgot. We're starting the episode.
Yeah.
That was aggressive. Sorry.
Hey there, welcome to Anyssa Chats. Today we're going to be chatting about stuff with my good friend Tegan.
Hi. It's a surprise. Is it a surprise?
Surprise!
Whoa!
Who could have thought? Guess who I'm going to have on next episode? You will never guess. I haven't planned that far. Who knows?
Who knows? Not be
what if you're just not here? What if this is your last episode?
I die.
You're just gone.
Yeah.
If you die, can I get like a Ouija board and we do podcasts still together?
We'll do a code word. We'll make sure. You know, have you seen the ones where like they did the psychics?
Yeah.
And it's like use a code word. We'll do that.
Yeah, so that way I know it's you I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry, there will always be new episodes, even if one of us dies, because we will just be... The only problem is if we both die.
Code word.
I don't know what we'll do then, but we'll figure it out. Don't you worry. We'll send signs to somebody to start a podcast. Anyways, oh dear. Today we're going to be chatting about some Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader stuff. We're going to be taking some quizzes. We're going to be really testing our mental capabilities.
It's basically, we're going to show you for about an hour how dumb we are.
Yeah. So if you wanted to feel good about yourself, go ahead and continue watching. Mm-hmm. Because you will feel good about yourself. I should probably start recording on my laptop so I can actually see this. Anyways, so yeah, I have a few different quizzes. Hopefully they're good. It's kind of hard because I couldn't go through and test the quizzes because then I would know the answer.
Spoilers.
So we're going to start with some of the classic, like 5th grader level questions. And then, we'll probably digress into some, like, just fun quizzes. Like, I have a food quiz, and I have a logo quiz and a movie quiz. And we'll see where we go from there. So, are you ready?
No, but let's go for it.
Did you graduate 5th grade?
No. I'm blacked out.
Good.
I was just gone.
Just didn't exist, you know. Yikes. Great question. Anyways, let's get into the first question.
This is a bad year for me.
Yeah, so if we fail, you can't blame us.
Okay.
And I get roped into that too somehow, even though I didn't know you then.
Yeah.
I don't
think
think so.
I don't think so.
Anyways. Okay, cool. All right, so number 1, this is just a are you smarter than a 5th grader quiz. It looks pretty
looks legit.
Bland, but kind of, I don't know. I guess there's 15 questions, so we're going to see what happens. Okay, so you will probably, I don't know if you'll need to see my screen probably at some point here, but a little easier for you. At least I'm whatever. So read the sentence, look for the phrase that completes the sentence correctly. I can't even read the questions. Okay, so the question is, the team blank play baseball. So the options are did not want, refusing to, thought about, or love to. So the team did not want play baseball. The team refusing to play baseball. The team thought about play baseball. Or the team loved to play baseball.
How am I supposed to know what they wanted to do?
I ain't trying to project my feelings onto them.
I don't know. I'm going to go with love to.
I think it's love to. I know, I kind of read that poorly. Oh, we don't get to know the answers till the end. Okay.
Oh,
awesome.
That's great.
Sweet. Okay. Which is the correct way to close a letter?
You fold it into thirds, put it in an envelope, and then you take the sticky thing off, it's the lick ones, which I don't do that, because have you seen that episode of Criminal Minds? Mm-mm.
They don't really do lick envelopes anymore after COVID. Like, it's not very popular.
It's because Criminal Minds. It was that one episode, and they're like, we need to change this.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway.
So do you close a letter by yours truly? Sorry, if you're not watching this and just listening, this question's going to be confusing. Do you yours truly, yours capital Y and a T and a period? Do you do yours truly capital Y and a comma at the end? Yours truly, both capital with a semicolon. That's what that's called, right?
Sure.
Or yours truly with no punctuation, a capital Y. I know the answer to this.
I'm pretty sure it's the one with the comma after it.
This one, right? B?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't realize these were going to be, like, writing questions. I was looking for, like, math,
some social
science.
Studies.
We'll see what happens. I'm curious to see how much of this I cut out. Select the best answer. The Second Continental Congress chose blank to lead the Continental Army.
Huh? I don't know. I'm going to go with George Washington, but it's probably not right.
The Second Continental Congress. I feel like I should know this answer, but I'm kind of confused by this answer. But that shows you how much I love American politics and history. You think George Washington?
Yeah, it's probably not. But, I
didn't even... John Adams. Sorry, we were listening to Hamilton before this, so I feel like we should know the answer to that question.
That can't be... Sorry.
That little guy who spoke to me
all those years ago. What was it? 85. Sorry.
Eat him alive.
Ocean's right. No, that's an episode where we're just going to go back and forth.
One sentence Hamilton. Okay. The British hired nearly 30,000 troops from Germany to help them fight the colonists. These mercenaries or blank were the blank. The Redcoats, right? Paul Revere's Riders. Pretty sure it's that one.
Oh yeah, the British hired. We're gonna go with it. Yeah, sorry.
By the way, I'm pretty confident I did not learn this in 5th grade.
Oh no, I
feel like I learned it in high school.
In Hamilton. Oh yeah, high school.
What were you doing in Hamilton? question carefully and find the correct answer. What is 1,285 rounded to the nearest
I feel
hundred?
like it's 1,300.
Yep, 1,300. Ask me the math questions. I'm really good at math. Which layer of the earth do humans actually live on? The core, crust, mantle, or none of the above?
Quest.
Quest. Give me the quest. It's like a pizza, bro. Air pressure is measured in an instrument called a blank.
Pretty sure it's barometer.
Barometer. Which?
I am Hercules.
Which decimal is the smallest amount? It's easy. Sorry, I'm not even letting you answer these.
No, that one,
I'm being really
was
entertaining.
pretty obvious.
I know my decimals, like I said. Give me the numbers. Don't ask me questions about American history. I may work at a history center, but that doesn't mean I know American history.
I was thinking of Quaker Oats when I read the first...
I was 100% confident that's what it was going to be about, yeah. Quakers, such as William Penn, practiced a religious belief called tolerance. Which of the following terms mean the same as tolerance?
I feel like it's like acceptance. I don't know. I don't really do
Practice
religion.
a religious belief called... I don't know.
Isn't tolerance just being like, yeah, that's fine?
Well, but it's like, I don't know. That doesn't... I don't know.
Oh man, this takes me back.
2 3/4 be found on the number line?
Between the 2 and the 3.
Wait, but between the 2 and the 3.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to do the actual
2 L.
Oh, there's an L in there. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be L and M.
The L and M.
Elemento. We tramped through that mall parking lot like a gaggle of geese. Sorry, I just had to go for it.
No, that was perfect. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I've been reading all of these questions. I've read 10 questions so far. It's your turn. I just took over. I don't know how to play
Sorry,
with friends.
I don't know why. This is just reminding me that Liz didn't know what further was.
Oh my god. Further. What do you mean you never use further? Ugly. It's an adjective. Ugly. Without context, that makes no sense, but it's too much to explain. I need to have Liz on the podcast. We tramped through the mall parking lot with like a gaggle of geese. Well, that's a simile because he says like a. Jane rents an ice skates.
Here we go.
Ice skates at noon. The charges are $5 for the first hour and 50 cents for every quarter
Just
hour.
say every
thereafter.
fucking 30 minutes.
15 minutes is
15
quarter.
quarter. See,
Rental charges are $6.50. What time does she return the skates? What time does she go in? At noon. So let's see. For the first hour, so we know she goes to at least 1. All right. Then we add another $1.50. That's another 45 minutes. So it's gonna be $1.45.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, William Penn and the Quakers. We just read about that
Probably
guy.
the answer. Just kidding.
Wait, no, go ahead.
Blank established a colony in Maryland where they could worship freely. I'm actually
you know
pretty
what?
sure
Just
it is that one.
it.
Based on the last question. I still don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Blank told me I couldn't go to the movies tonight. My mom and dad. My dad and mom. My dad
See,
and
in
mom.
5th grade?
My dad and
No.
mom.
After 5th grade.
Who told
I
you in
only
5th
had
grade?
one of those. So.
Yikes. I never asked to go to the movies.
Yeah, you just snuck out.
Mom. Oh, okay. My mom and dad. I would never say my dad and mom.
I know who says my dad and mom. It just sounds wrong.
I always say my mom and dad.
Are they capitalized? It's not
I know.
Really
I'm starting
it's
to
not
think.
really their name.
Okay, so
it's
I'm
just
pretty sure
kind of their title.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to capitalize it when you're replacing their name, and you're not supposed to capitalize it when you're just saying like their mom.
I hated that noise.
But if you're saying like "Mom, come here," you capitalize it there because you're replacing their name.
We're just gonna go for it. Go for it.
Capitalized.
Do what your heart feels right.
My mom and dad. My frick. Who says dad and mom? Really throwing me off here.
My dad and mom.
You're all
My
wrong.
dad,
I don't
mom.
know. My mom and dad. My mom and dad. I don't think so. I think it's not capitalized because otherwise you wouldn't say my. You would say mom and dad, and then that would be capitalized. But I could be making this up. I do have 2 college degrees, but I don't know. Read the problem carefully and choose the correct answer. Which of these figures are congruent? I may have gotten over 100% in geometry, but I don't remember.
Isn't congruent means like... Oh, wait. No, that's not it.
Which figures are congruent?
I forgot what congruent means.
I think it's 4 and 1.
I'm
They're
pretty
the
sure.
same, but the different rotation.
I think it's 1 and 4. Because congruent means they meet.
I thought congruent meant that they're the same, but in a different orientation.
I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's what that means.
You know what I mean?
Because
like, no!
Well...
Hey, future self, tell me what score we got. Because I don't know, and I'm going to make myself go through and Google the answers. ChatGPT this.
Okay, well, here's the reaction if we did a good job. Yay!
Oh my gosh, we were so smart. I really knew that one. I told you. I'm going to look what congruent means, though. Congruent.
I don't know what congruent means. I'm pretty sure you're right, though.
Math.
I haven't done math in a couple years.
2 things are exactly the same in size and shape.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Triangles.
Yes, even if one is turned or flipped. Yeah.
Okay.
I was right.
And if we did really bad, oh shoot, I guess we're just stupid.
Oh, dude, cut that.
Bad year.
Okay. All right, on to our next quiz here. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. More oomph. Like I said, we're going to get into... I'm probably going to move on to some funner quizzes because I said funner, and that's how my education is. All right, so are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Probably not.
How many cups are in 28 fluid ounces? You should know this. You made the perfect thing of
I
latte.
measure in ounces. I don't measure in cups.
Are you an American?
No.
Brother.
I need my gallon man. Do you remember that?
I remember it, and I think it made me more confused, but I remember making those all the time.
I remember making like actual like arts and crafts in those, and I was like, this is fun. I don't remember the information in it.
Yeah, small things fit in big things. Yay! Brother, are you okay? What did you just do? Cut that. I'm gonna have to blur that. Some freak out there. First we're showing our feet. Now you're doing that. Cut this whole episode. This episode's going on OnlyFans.
I almost just choked on it.
I really would have to cut that. You just die. Get the Ouija board out.
I did not put my mouth on the straw all the way, so it just like squirted everywhere.
Now you learned your lesson. Always put your mouth all the way on. I don't know what this episode is. All right, if you're in for some laughs, this is the episode for you. Some giggles.
I think we're just feeling giggly.
You thought this episode would be like smart brain, we're gonna be thinking really hard, and said no, it's actual just chaos. Anyways, how many cups are in 28 fluid ounces? Did taking a sip help you realize?
No, it didn't. I forgot we were doing questions. No,
I'm pretty sure it's 3.5.
You know what? Go for it.
Because I think there's 8 ounces in a cup.
Yes, there is.
Because I always think it's 16 and it's not. And something about the gallon man we did always made me think it was 16 ounces in a cup. But it's definitely 8. I think
go for it.
Oh, God, that is not what I thought that said. Not what I thought that said. Almost like
Get your mind out of the
that
gutter.
fuzzy navel on the... It's 6:27. Anyways. What white puffy clouds are known for as fair weather clouds?
What in the hell?
Yeah, these are clouds, but I don't remember. I'm gonna go.
We did not learn about cumulus.
Columbus. This is embarrassing. I'm really smart, I swear.
One of them is Stratus.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Between 1,455 and 1485, the war... Okay, I didn't know if it was going to be... What kind of question it was going to be, so I didn't know how to read those numbers. The War of the Roses took place in what country? Not America. It seems too fancy for Germany.
Yeah, I'm sitting between France and England.
Feeling France, but I don't know.
You know what? Let's go France.
They just feel like they would name something Rose. Oh, okay.
It was England.
Oh, it's telling me right. So I guess you have been right so far. Maybe. Oh. A common type of radio wave is referred to as VHF. What do the letters of VHF stand for?
I feel like it's variable high frequency. If it's very high frequency, I'm going to be very disappointed.
It is very high frequency.
I'm very disappointed.
Me too. That felt like I'm smart. If Trace is facing north and turns 90 degrees. Who's
Trace?
Who is 3? Yeah, who's 3? If 3 is facing north and turns 90 degrees to his right, what direction is he now facing? East.
Yeah. I had to do the whole, like...
Northeast, southwest. I never understood the whole never eat sour watermelon or whatever variation you like of that. That always confused me way more than just being like east is to your right.
Yeah. I can't even remember how it is in order, so I have to do like the thing where it's like never eat sour watermelons. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay.
And I know the whole reasoning behind not being like, oh well, east is to your right, because east isn't always to your right.
No.
Right? Like right now west is to our right.
Yep.
But north is to your front. So if you put north forward, east is to your right. That just makes more sense to me. We're learning how much I think way differently. Anyways, the classic Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, The Real Princess, is better known as The Princess and the what?
P?
I feel like it's Princess and the Pea because I didn't hear about that until... Okay, I actually didn't really listen.
Because I feel like The Real Princess would make sense for the title. Because like, I don't know the story of The Princess and the Pea. I'm going to out myself.
I didn't know that until I was in like high school. Like I think maybe even after I graduated, my mom told me about it.
By like putting the...
Yeah, because she was like, my mattress sucks.
And I feel like The Real Princess
and she's like, I can feel it.
Makes sense as that title. If not, I'm going to be disappointed in you, Hans.
Yep.
Good. You made me proud.
What the emo quiz? You want to take an emo quiz? Sure. Like it's 2012? Which word contains a long vowel sound in the following sentence? Dogs like tennis balls. Balls. It's not an option. Dogs like...
I feel like it's
tennis balls.
I feel like it's like.
You're right.
It's because it has an E in it. I don't know.
Budapest is the capital of what European country?
Oh, fuck. I know this. Damn it. Well, apparently I don't know this. But,
I really have an American education, which we didn't learn about other places.
We did the U.S. world map stuff, but we...
I feel like I never learned about other countries.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Like, we hinted at it when we would talk about different wars, but otherwise, I don't remember learning about different countries.
We learned a lot of geography.
I don't know if I just happened to miss those days or what, but
I couldn't probably tell you them now.
I don't remember learning, like, any geography. I don't know. Dang, I almost said...
Oh, man. Because I'm hungry.
Hungry. Now a National Historical Park, what site was headquarters from George Washington's army in the winter of 1777 to 78? It's the only one I recognize.
Okay, go for it then, but I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. I don't know what that means. Like I said, I don't know American history. R.I.P. my future self listening to that. I hate whispers. What is the simple predicate in the following sentence? Taylor body slammed her opponent.
Jesus Christ.
The simple predicate? I think it's body slam. Taylor. Sorry. I've never seen someone spell Taylor that way.
Predicate? I don't know. Maybe it's Taylor. I don't know. Maybe it is body slam. Well, because it's I don't know. I'm reading too much into it. Just click on.
Well, I think it's before the...
before
description before
like the subject of like her opponent. Yeah. Body slam. Okay, yeah, I get it.
That was we got there. By definition, a prism is a solid figure that has how many congruent bases?
I feel like it's...
Pretty sure it's 4.
4.
No, it's 2. No. It's 2.
Oh, wow.
Because you think about the like a cylinder.
Oh, yeah.
Has two bases, but it's round. Yeah. I remember that. I hope you're learning something today.
I am.
I feel like somebody is like searching through my brain and memories. You know, in Life is Strange at the end of it when you go through and you're like replaying all the memories in the crazy state. Spoiler, sorry. I don't know that really spoiled a whole lot.
I feel like the game's been out for a while, so it's
been out for a little while. If you haven't played it, you should.
We need to play the double exposure one.
We do. But I feel like that's what's happening right now with all the information in my head. In 1821, Moses and Stephen Austin received 18,000 acres of land in what would become what U.S. state? Probably Texas.
I don't know.
My only guess is Texas, because I know that they have a whole class that they just learn about Texas history.
I have no idea.
I was right.
Wow.
Also, Austin. I guess. Not that there's not
That's
other...
a pretty good guess. That's a pretty good guess. Oh, that's not what I was like.
Which of the following is a homophobe? It's Pride Month!
You and I both were like, whoa, what?
Which of the following is a homophone for the word one? It's one. Homophone sounds like, because it's like
it
a
sounds
phone.
like it, but it's not.
Oh, I remember being in like, I think we learned that in like 3rd grade. I remember being that and being so good at those and being like, there was a dude that sat next to me who was really not good at it.
Was it No, I forgot Cody's in a different grade. He got
Probably was
back.
bad at it. Did you know what that was, Cody? If you take the square root of 16 and add it to the square root of 9, the answer you get is the square
7.
root of what other number?
Wait, what?
The square root of 16, 4
49.
times 4 times 3 is the square root of what other number?
49.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I got ahead. I didn't
because
read.
7 is the answer, but then it's the square root of 49.
I never read to the end of the fucking question, so I'd be like, it's 7.
Yep.
Done.
I would do that way with answers. I wouldn't read the full answer, and then I would the second half. You know, they get you in the second half. Mexico is bordered on the south of
Belize.
Cool. And what other Central American country? Guatemala.
Sure.
Not actually sure. I was sure. I was confident in that one.
Just cut out where you're like, I wasn't sure.
If there's lots of cuts, it's because we said stupid stuff. Which of the following is a scientific term for an organism that makes its food from inorganic materials? Autotroph. It's not a heterotroph. I remember that, but I'm also pretty sure I learned that in like biology in high school, not in 5th grade.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Just saying. I wasn't talking about no homophobes in 5th grade.
I'm so sorry.
Pushing sexuality on children. What the hell? I don't know, man.
What was that?
All right, my bad. Anyways, when paired with a helping verb like have or has, the word go turns into what word in the past tense?
I don't think I listened to anything in that sentence.
It's okay. I'm kind of over this. I kind of want to answer fun questions. Do you want to answer fun questions?
I want to answer fun questions.
We already know what we got wrong and right on this one. That's fun. Okay. Let's move on to. Let's do this food quiz.
Okay.
So we're transitioning from Are You Smarter Than 5th grade questions to food related questions because I feel like it's more our speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is, but this is a BuzzFeed quiz, so it's got to be good, right?
Yep.
What year was the first McDonald's chain restaurant officially founded?
I want to say 1964 or something like that. No, wait, 1955. I'm split between 55 and 64.
I was gonna say 39.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go for it. It's whatever.
Ah!
Sorry. That was really loud.
Well, I cut my mics out for a second there. That was interesting. Okie dokie. Wrong. The first McDonald's was open in Des Plaines, Illinois.
They have that movie based off like the founding of McDonald's, and I couldn't remember
what.
Yeah. Do you not? Have you never heard of it? That's why I was like, I'm split between 50s and 60s because it was very like.
The founder.
Yeah.
Wait, is a 2016 American biographical drama film directed.
I don't know if it's like actually factually correct.
The movie is about finding McDonald's traveling salesman who turned the McDonald's restaurant into a global franchise. The film depicts.
And
I never heard that in my entire life.
And I've seen like snippets of it on TikTok, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it seemed like 50s or 60s.
Nope.
Anyway, moving on.
What type of chef works directly under the head chef or executive chef? You got this.
Sue, right? Sue?
Good
yeah.
job.
Sue.
We've been watching Hell's Kitchen.
Fucking raw.
I introduced Tegan to it officially, so we've been
binge watching it.
We stayed up till 3 a.m. the other day watching Hell's Kitchen.
I had to know.
It was pretty awesome. And your nephew, Sebastian. So if you've ever watched Hell's Kitchen, every time there's like a transition, because it's made for TV with commercials.
Yeah.
It has like little transitions where they like
where like something's like on fire, or like it's like
kitchen.
something gets chopped, and every time it like comes up, he's like, "What happened?" And
he's always
like,
so concerned, so concerned. It's so funny.
I told when he got here, I was like, "I'm sorry, we watched it without you," and he was like, "Oh."
He liked it.
Yeah.
He was actually following along quite well. I mean, he's only 6.
I think he was following along
doing
better
a good job
than we were.
Yeah, because there was times where he was like, "Oh, that guy did that," and we're like, "Oh, yeah, thanks, buddy." Anyways, how many times does hold on? How many tines does a standard dinner fork have?
4, right?
I'm not positive. Mine have 3. Yeah. Just in case you're wondering.
Well, that's why it's called fork.
Fork. Well, technically, I saw this recently. Technically, 2 is for like fish, I think. 3 is for like appetizers or something like that. Like there's an etiquette to it.
I was just thinking of that TikTok where she goes 3k, 2k,
August 3rd is dedicated to which fruit in the U.S.? Watermelon, raspberries, strawberries, or bananas? I don't know.
I don't think it's watermelon.
I'm sure there's a day for all of these, but I'm feeling like it's probably could be watermelon.
Well, I feel like watermelon's more of like a summer like.
Yeah, but it's August 3rd. That is summer.
like a day. Oh. I'm going with strawberries. I don't know. Shit,
it was watermelon. Okay, we were leaning towards that.
Well, I think of like July for watermelon. I don't know why.
But it's August 3rd. It's barely into August. You know what I mean? True. And I think watermelon are more so readily towards the end of July. I could be wrong.
Wong.
But I'm surprised I didn't know that, just because I know a lot of weird holidays working as a social media coordinator.
That's
because
true.
Mostly what I do is go, what weird day is it? How do I make a post about this?
August 3rd. I'm like, all watermelon flavored alcohols are 10% off.
Yeah, there you go. What French cutting technique, and how was that a food I mean, I know it was about a fruit, but like it wasn't really food, Anyways, what French cutting technique involves finely shredding or ribboning vegetables and herbs?
Well, I know it's not flambe.
This isn't the question I thought it was going to be. Finely shredding or ribboning vegetable and herb.
I'm going between these two. I don't know.
I was going to say...
Go for it.
Okay, it is. Is this even entertaining? Does this make sense? Is this fun for anybody else?
I don't know. I think we're having fun.
I'm having a good time. I'm just wondering if this is even translating, because I feel like...
Ouch.
I don't know. What phenolic... Is that how you say that?
Yep, phenolic. I don't know.
Phenolic compound helps add a sense of dryness to red wine. Cody, what's the answer?
I don't drink red wine. I ain't an alcoholic.
You should call Cody real quick and ask him. What's he doing?
Can I phone a friend?
Is he working?
Oh, no. I'm gonna try. See if he answers.
He knows we're doing the podcast, right?
Yeah, he does. What if he doesn't answer? It's gonna be really embarrassing.
Does he ever not answer you though?
Yes, all the time. He's not really good at answering.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not like he's kind of a dog. I'm surprised he's not like.
He'll text me. Wow, he's not answering me.
If he doesn't answer, you should call Noah. Oh, I guess I can call Noah.
You call Noah.
What if I call Cody and he answers? Hold on.
Please leave your message.
Fuck you.
I'm calling Cody first.
If he answers you and not me.
Oh god.
That was loud.
He's gonna be like, what's wrong? We're probably gonna make him concerned. Also, I love the photo I have of him. That was our first day of college.
He's such a baby. What the fuck you? Fuck you.
Why?
You didn't answer.
Well, we were walking away from the rodeo. Oh, now they want to do my fucking... It started raining on us at the rodeo.
Okay. So I have an important question for you for the podcast.
Okay, what's up?
Just out of curiosity, what phenolic compound helps add a sense of dryness to red wine?
I'm sorry, what?
Exactly. Is it?
He was saying that it was his idea for this bit.
What?
It was his idea. Is he taking credit for my podcast?
Is he taking
I
credit?
need a fucking guest spot is what I need.
Well, then
Okay,
come
so
on.
come home then. It's almost like you've been working.
Okay, what was the question and what are my options?
You're not gonna get this funny.
We know the answer. I just want to know.
Oh, okay. It was not. The answer is tannin. Tannin? I don't know. Anyways, there's a question about wine. I was just curious.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
just-
knew
I'm
it,
just giving you a hard time.
I probably would have been flabbergasted.
Yeah, if you, I was part of me was like, what if you were just like, oh yeah, it's this. It was what adds a sense what help adds a sense of dryness to red wine.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, canning would make sense. I was gonna say something like a wooden barrel or something.
He knows what tannin is.
You know what that is? You know what tannin is, or however you pronounce it?
I've heard it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Okay.
you did shock me. I didn't think you would even have thought about that. Do you even like red wine?
Yeah, red wine's what I drink normally.
It's his
Oh,
favorite.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you liked white wine.
No, he likes red wine. His favorite is like the
Sweet red
quad
wine.
I really haven't seen you in that long. Well, I know, but that one's like different. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know wine. Okay. Just wanted to catch up.
Yeah.
All right. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Are you gonna go to college after this?
Maybe.
Okay. How about Noah? Can you ask Noah for me?
No, are you gonna go to college after this? Alright, what was the question? I know Cody couldn't answer.
What helps add a sense of dryness to red wine?
Like the more alcohol content?
No.
Well, if you guys know the damn question, like the answer to it, then what's the point of calling us in?
Well, we know it now.
We didn't know
Cody
when we
helped
called
us.
Well, wait, just what did Cody say?
He got it right.
What'd you
It's
say, Cody?
tannin.
What'd you tell them? Like about the wine. Oh, so I can sound smart too. It's canning. Yeah.
Okay.
So, because the thing you put it in, I don't know. So,
I think this is the dumbest episode I've ever done of this podcast.
are we gonna make this a normal bit?
Yeah, we're just gonna start calling you guys every time we record. That's actually awesome. We'll just check in.
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. So.
Yeah, thanks. That was an input. Do you guys have anything else you want to tell the podcast?
Wait, what's today's podcast episode about?
We're doing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Like trivia.
Well, okay.
We're talking about food right now.
Was that a question on thing? Why does a 5th grader know about wine?
We moved on. We're just doing food quizzes now, but it was started as Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Oh, okay. All right, love
Pick
you
a
guys.
topic. Okay.
I'm gonna give you back to Cody.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, bye.
Bye. What if I just didn't hang up? Bye. All right, I don't know what part of that I'm putting in. I love it. We're gonna start calling Cody and Noah whenever we're doing an episode now with questions. This episode is a hot mess. If I end up, I'm gonna go home and edit this and be like, "What? No, we're not uploading this. We gotta re-record. This might be a scrapped episode." No, I don't know. I just think there's gonna be lots. Oh, I'm moving my microphone. Jesus Christ!
You're like moving it away.
I'm just so yeah. So this has been really fun, and I just wanted to continue talking to you guys as I just kind of walk away.
Bye.
Anyways, after that brief interruption, and moving my mic, let's continue this food quiz, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. What factor of... I just feel like these questions are just not what I expected. What factor of the hen determines the color of an eggshell?
Breed.
Pretty sure it's breed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. What pizza topping do most Americans prefer and remains the number one most popular?
Pepperoni.
It has to be pepperoni.
Okay, good. If it wasn't pepperoni, I was gonna be shook.
Technically, I would have said cheese, but
That's true.
reverse it. What
Pineapple.
topping is
anchovies?
least popular?
It's between pineapple and anchovies.
Probably anchovies. Yeah, because people think it sounds gross. I actually don't think I've ever had anchovy pizza.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think I'd be down. On average, how many times a month does the average person dine out?
3.
Definitely, it's got to be more than this.
5.
Dude, sometimes you go out to eat more that in a week. Sometimes a day. Okay, maybe not a day.
A day.
You don't know what I do. You literally do. I don't think I ever do anything without you knowing. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go do this. 5 or 6, probably 6.
Oh,
3.
it was 3. Ah!
This is outdated. That's not true.
My initial guess was right.
Maybe in the world. What really brings it down is like families, because they don't usually, anyways.
Yeah.
The 23
families.
surveys found that typical American tends to eat out 3 times during the month. To be fair, we don't really eat out that often.
We usually eat out like once a week.
I'd say once a week, maybe, give or take. Of course, sometimes it's more if Cody's home. The combination of butter and flour is called what? Oh, do you know this?
Butter, sugar, flour.
Nope, that was wrong.
Sorry. What? I'm sorry.
It wasn't even the right order. It's okay. Do you know this?
Is it not?
I'd make this all the time.
Is it sugar? Wait, sorry. Braise? Is it braise?
Nope.
Caramel. No. A la carte. No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
So what you do, you do it, and that's how you start making cheese. So it makes it yuck. Or whatever else, too. What was the first vegetable grown in space? The potato. Thanks.
A potato flew around my spaceship.
Ow. On average, how many pounds of milk are required for Cody to eat his crackers and milk? On average, how many pounds of milk are required to make 1 pound of cheese?
Oh, fuck if I know. 6? No. 6. No, 4.
How many pounds of milk are required to make 1 pound of cheese?
I don't know.
See, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure...
a lot. No,
I am pretty sure a gallon of milk makes, like, a cup... Oh, no, that's not cheese. Wait. That's butter.
Whoopsie.
I don't know how to make cheese.
How dare you
6.
not know how to make
10.
cheese?
It takes 10.
It takes 10?
10 pounds for 1 pound of cheese. Wrong. 10. In 1971, Starbucks opened their first store in what city? Denver, Colorado, Miami, Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Seattle, Washington.
I don't know.
What's from Starbucks? Where are the cherry chai lattes coming from?
Shoot. I have no idea.
Feels like a Seattle thing.
Whoa.
Right. That was pretty cool.
Proud of you.
And how many gallons of ice cream does the average American consume per year?
10.
Do they have a Ninja Creamy? I love my Ninja
Probably
Creamy.
more like 8, but I say 10.
4.
4?
You've got the basics.
4?
We did 8 out of 15 of those correct. That's kind of sad.
Oopsies. Hey, it's over half.
Hey, Okay, so the next thing I have for us, let's do a logo quiz. So this one we're gonna get. I think it's gonna be pixelated, and then it'll slowly get less pixelated, and we'll put in guesses. So again, if this is when you're watching, this is definitely, or if you're just listening to this, is definitely a watching segment.
Sorry, this is a watchers episode. Sorry, listeners.
It's for my lookers.
Your lookers.
Just reminded. I don't know why that reminded me of it. Of my dad going.
Jesus Christ! No context. No context.
Oh, that was the best moment of my life. What do you think this is? Okay, so we got like a little red thingy with a little white thingy. What logos has
Pizza Hut?
I feel like it's I feel like I know what it is.
DoorDash. It's the only red I can think of.
But it's like a banner. I think it's like a
Lay's.
Is it Lay's?
Is it
Lamborghini? Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's just like Lay's. What's the Frito Lay's? Is that how you spell Frito?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What the frick? Is it not? It's Lay's.
Lay's isn't a brand.
No, not Lamborghini. Lay's.
I guess it's not Lay's. Never mind.
It does look... No, because Lay's I think is round.
It's got like that little... It's pixelated, so it's definitely probably not going to look round.
Wait, this is pixelated?
Yeah.
Whoa. I thought my eyes were just bad. Yeah, what is this?
I forgot to put my contacts in.
Hey, I forgot to put my seers in.
Your lookers.
My lookers. My dad calls them my eyeballs. Okay. Should we just skip this? Because I don't know what to put.
We could put Pizza Hut.
It's right there. I'm going to be so angry. I know exactly what it is. You think it's Pizza Hut?
Probably not. I still feel like it's Lay's, but...
Why did Domino's Pizza... How's Pizza Hut not on this?
What the fuck? I feel discriminated against.
Dollar General?
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Okay, we're going to skip this one. Oh. That literally didn't help us at all.
What is that? It's fucking Lay's, isn't it? It's fucking Lay's, isn't it?
I'm skipping it.
Hey!
Oh, I knew what it is.
You know what? It's kind of in that. To be fair, I didn't buy that brand. I really thought it was Lay's.
I knew I knew
really
what it was.
thought
I just couldn't figure out. You know what I mean? It's not something I think about.
It was on the tip of your
previous
tongue.
days. Pick a random day. Day 170.
What in the fuck?
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
It's like a
sports team, which I am no bueno at. Go Eagles.
Manchester United.
Well, that was really specific.
That's Philadelphia something. Florida Panthers. It's not that.
Phillips 66.
It was Florida Panthers.
No way! No way! No way! You should have put that in. I think you would have gotten it right.
No, I did. I did.
Oh, you did? You
That's
did put
why
that
I
in?
knew it.
You're like, Florida Panthers.
That was the third guess.
Wow, good job.
That was impressive. I knew that.
I don't know. I was just going with what you said. You were kind of right last.
Don't trust me.
Google. Wow, how did we guess that one?
Yeah. Share my results. Okay, let's do one more. 69. Oh.
What in the fuck?
What is it?
Is that KFC?
You're so freaking right. It 100% is.
Something tells me you have experience. If I didn't get that on the first try, I would have been pretty disappointed in myself.
I thought it was the San Francisco football team, whatever it is called.
No, it was KFC.
When you said that, I was like, I see his mustache.
I see it in the pixels.
Let's do the very first one. That is
I feel like it's like credit union or like a debit.
What is it? It's
or no.
It is one of the a MasterCard.
Yes.
Boom. All right. Now that we absolutely nailed those logos, real quick, we're gonna do a couple movie ones. You down?
I'm down.
Okay. This really is just a hangout sesh today.
Yeah.
I hope you're chilling with it. Oh. What? Oh yeah, I forgot it's not gonna be like pixelated. I was like expecting to be. I was like, it's not pixelated. That would
make it pretty hard.
That'd be extremely difficult. All right, what movie are you getting from
based off like the 1 pixel?
I feel like it needs to be bigger. Okay, that's what she said.
I have no idea.
Unknown. It's a movie name.
Oh, just one guess. Is it?
Or we get 6 guesses.
Oh,
this is a different scene from the movie.
Mandalay Bay. So it's.
New York. Escape from New York.
Sure.
Who's that guy? Oh, we can zoom on this. I don't have to zoom on my. Who that guy?
Who is that guy I see?
It's Gremlins.
Sure. Grim Cody.
Gremlin. I don't know how to spell Gremlins actually, even though it's like one of my favorite movies.
It's REM.
Avengers Grimm.
What the fuck?
My guy's doing a push-up on a basketball or something.
Original release year, 2006. Is not helping me.
Who the guy?
He got a basketball game tomorrow.
What's he playing on this? What's that foot doing?
His
that foot broken? Brother.
This whole...
Basket.
Slam dunk roar.
Oh, what my bad. Fuck? Wrong sport.
Sylvester. Is it Rocky?
Sylvester Stallone. Rocky?
No, it's not.
That's not a...
No, because Rocky didn't come out in 2006.
Fight Club.
Maybe.
I've never seen Fight Club.
I don't know. Jesus Christ. Watts. Get it?
Get it? What's up? Oh, sorry, I forgot a word.
I don't know. Sharp-bottomed lava girl.
Oh, it was Rocky.
It was Rocky? I was right.
That was 2006? I thought it was before.
There's like 5 of them.
Never seen it. All right, this is it.
God.
This is the one.
Oh, wait. Hunger Games. I think, no. We're going to go for it. Hunger Games.
Which one?
It looks like Victor's Village, so I'm guessing... I want to say Catching Fire.
Can't scroll because I'm zoomed in. Catching Fire?
Mm-hmm. Maybe not. Just kidding. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I have no guesses after that. Oh, wait. No, maybe it would. Maybe Mockingjay.
It would tell us if it's in the same franchise.
Oh, yeah, that's true. City Slickers. You can't tell me that's not. You can't tell me that's not.
Well, do you want to guess a different one? Who are these people? Who are you?
I don't know. Try
Is there like
Mockingjay Part 1. I told you it was Hunger Games!
Okay, you were right. That's funny.
I guess we just need to watch all the movies.
I thought it tell us if it was in the same
I guess not.
like thing.
I guess I
series.
just guessed the wrong one.
North Shore High School. Does that ring a bell?
Nope.
This kind of looks like that one school in Supernatural where they like jump out the window and I don't know if that narrowed it down.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay. School
dance.
School dance.
Mean Girls?
Mean Girls. Mean Girls 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Good job.
I just couldn't remember the name of the school, but once I saw that hallway...
I'm sure that scene was, I
we watched that movie, like, so much. Like, so much.
Day 200. Hell's Kitchen.
Watch
Last
this
of
one
Us.
be Hunger Games Catching Fire. That'd be kind of funny. Well, guess it wasn't.
This is
Helicopters.
This is World War Z.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I don't know what that sound was I heard in the distance.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yep. We're getting footsteps
it's
today.
Deadpool.
Deadpool. I've never seen Deadpool.
I don't know which one, but there's a couple of them. So
The Deadpool.
we're just gonna go Deadpool.
This one?
Hopefully it's right. Yep.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
go. Good job. I have no help in this. I can guess some obscure team, but can't guess this.
Knee deep in the passenger seat.
Taylor.
That's not Taylor Swift.
Swift's.
No, that's Chappell Roan.
Wait, no? Knee deep in the passenger seat? That's Taylor Swift.
That's Chappell Roan. It's Casual by Chappell Roan.
I was so for sure. Oh, it is.
I told you. We listened to it while we set up for the podcast.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Fake fan.
It's not actually embarrassing. I've never, I've always claimed to be a bit. Why are we playing Minecraft? Anyways.
Anyway. I don't know what this movie is.
Car Lost.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
It's an old movie.
You spin me right round, baby,
DJ.
right round.
The Evil Dead. Why did that show up when I typed? Okay. If I had a nickel for every time I randomly guessed and got one right,
You'd have 2 nickels.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's really weird that it happened twice.
Whoa. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It's not Aladdin. This does not feel Aladdin. But we have to put something. So Aladdin,
How do you spell Aladdin?
not Adlan. That's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's got 2 L's.
Aladdin? I've never seen Aladdin.
A-L-A-D. Yeah, there it is. It's got
this
2
one?
D's. That's what it is. Yeah. You've never seen Aladdin?
Hey, it was Aladdin. No, I've never seen Aladdin.
I used to watch it pretty religiously, which is why, I guess. You know what? Maybe that Smarter Than a 5th Grader thing just brought it back.
Yeah, we really channeled
You've
our...
never seen Aladdin?
No,
Really?
I really genuinely do not watch things. Do not. Like, never, didn't really growing up.
Well, I'm not
now.
saying I'm watching it now. I tried to get Sebastian to watch it. He wouldn't go for it.
No, I
Because
really...
he's my excuse to watch Disney movies.
I really only watched Nickelodeon and nothing else really.
That's crazy.
Hannah Montana on Disney, and that's about it.
We need to watch Hannah Montana.
That would be awesome. I think we should get Sebastian
Cheese
into it.
jerky.
All right. Well, this has been an episode and a half, to say the least. This was genuinely how I thought more of the episodes were going to go, where we're just chatting. But, you know, I think next time we will probably go back to our normally planned broadcast and do, like, scary stories or a true crime.
That does sound nice.
Something along those lines. But we wanted to switch it up. If you've somehow stuck this far, thank you, because I don't know why you would.
I feel like this is just an episode of, like, ADHD.
Yeah, this really should have been like a stream or something.
Probably.
Should we start streaming our episodes? Probably do better. Anyways, yeah, that being said, like I said, follow, subscribe, follow. Oh my God, where am I? I feel like we've been here for 3 years. I think I'm dreaming. I think I'm just gonna wake up and be like, that was a really weird dream. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it if you'd like to. Your friends might question you though. Mine are.
Every day.
Anyways, I think that's all I have to say. That was like the worst outro I've ever done. But again,
We'll try again next time. It's fine.
don't let this. If this is the first episode somebody watches, which is chances
God.
are very high.
We should put this in the front. Be like, if this is your first episode, no, don't. This is not the...
If this is the first episode, this does not say how the rest of the episodes are going to be. But if you want a good time to just giggle and feel good about yourself, this is the episode for you.
I was gonna go, I am a poet. But I
You're
think
a
we had no... Cut that.
Cut that. This episode, I'm just gonna title it "Cut That." All right. Bye.